is your God still living in? If the foundation is evil, then the worship is stained. So why is your biblical God still accepting the praise? Let's go deeper. Strip the robes, name the names. If a church is built on a foundation of warlords, rapists, colonizers, and murderers, how can it be called holy? How can your biblical God still sit on a throne they carved out of corpses? Who laid the foundation? Constantine, a Roman emperor, soaked in the blood of his enemies, who legalized Christianity not from faith, but from political power. He saw a cross in the sky and used it to march into war. He merged sword and scripture, and your God blessed the empire that crucified his son. Pope Urban II, who launched the crusades in God's name. Rivers of blood, heads on spears, and your God, he received the victory. Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand, who unleashed the Spanish Inquisition, tortured thousands to protect the faith. And your God sat silent while saints were forged in fire and fear. King James, yes, you're King James, who authorized the Bible while enslaving Africans. He forced people into conversion and rewrote scripture to protect kings. And your God, he let that version bear his voice. The bloodline of your sanctuary, you kneel in churches named after men like Saint Augustine, who justified slavery as divine order. Saint Patrick, who converted Ireland while burning their old gods. Saint Francis Xavier, who supported forced baptisms in Asia. Saint Thomas Aquinas, who argued that heretics should be killed. These are your saints, and your God takes glory from altars raised in their names. Where is his shame? If the root is rotten, if the foundation is evil, then no matter how loud the choir sings, the walls still scream. You can't build truth on genocide. You can't crown saints from the blood of slaves. You can't pour holy oil on a foundation of bones and broken languages. Have yet your God lie there? He didn't burn down the chapels built by colonizers. He didn't curse the altars raised by empire. He didn't strike the priest who baptized in one hand and whipped with the other. He moved in, he received the praise. He let them call it missions. He let them name cathedrals after killers. He let the stolen gold be forged into crosses. So what God is this? Not a father, not a liberator, not a healer, but a king of silence, a lover of empire, a God who sits comfortably on a throne of bones and stolen breath. If he never tore down the chapels of colonizers, if he never rejected the prayers of slavers, if he still dwells in buildings named after men who killed for the cross, then he is not God. He is the idol of empire, the spirit of conquest and holy robes, the ghost of Rome and Britain, still being praised by the very people their swords once butchered.